What's going on, everybody? In this video we're going to be talking about the Corsair Crystal Series 280X RGB case. So this case comes in two different types. One's an RGB and one is not. Talking about the LL series fans. This one that I got, I paid $120 for it, and it was the RGB. It came with these two LL series fans down here, and I bought these 140s to put in the front, and then I bought a Corsair cooler. It was the H115i Platinum, so it comes with two LL series fans. So I just wanted to talk to you here for a second about this case. I was looking at it probably for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, and this is actually my first build that I've ever put together on my own. And I'll take off these things here, and I'll show you kind of some things that I've ran into while building this thing. So this is the inside of the case. A few things that I'd like to point out, I guess, that I wish I would have known in the beginning, is that the website says that you can put a 280mm radiator up top or on the side. You can, but it is a super tight fit if you're planning on doing 140 fans. If you look right here, there's like no clearance at all for the radiator in the 140 fan. And if you look on the front here, we'll take this cover off here and I'll show you. If you look at the front, it's actually bowed out a little bit where the fans are. I don't know if you could see that little piece of metal there, but where the fans are actually pushed out the case a little bit to get the clearance for the fans. So that kind of sucked. Another thing is I actually had to cut this myself, which is, you know, whatever. It just a little bit of snipping, but if you don't, it'll bunch up on there. So there really wasn't enough clearance to put the mesh filter over the fans. And I don't know if you could tell from the front it bowing out, but right here it comes out. And I actually had to like bend the metal to get the fan in there. So that kind of sucks. You know, you're paying $120 for something that you have to kind of mess with, but it is what it is, I guess. What's really cool about this case is that it's just what I need. It's a micro ATX case. And when I first got this case, I bought all these old parts. This was new, but I bought all these older parts, like the RAM is DDR3, and then the processor is a really old processor. From a buddy, anyway. When I was looking at cases, I didn't understand that there was different motherboard sizes. So this is a micro ATX case, and you need a micro ATX motherboard to fit in this case. I had an ATX, just a regular full-size motherboard. So it was about this much longer on the bottom. And I went to go put it in there the first time. I got the case in the mail. I was so excited. I unwrapped it. I looked at it. I was like, ooh, this is so dope. This is awesome computer case. So excited about it. Took my other one apart, went to go put the motherboard in there, and it didn't fit. So then I had to get my buddy to help me order this one, because I didn't know, then I didn't know what motherboard to get, or what meant what, or what processor would work with what motherboard. So that's just, I guess, my little 2 cents on it. But all in all, I really like this thing. It's pretty cool. I've had some problems with the Corsair lighting. Like, I don't know if you just saw these flash or not, but sometimes they flicker, or they'll, like, lighting zones will go out on them. Or see how that's happening right there? It's not supposed to do that. So I've had that happen quite a few times. That's kind of frustrating, because you spend, you know, these fans are $30-$40 a piece, and you get these fancy fans and you want the lights to work, and then the software doesn't work, or, you know, whatever's wrong with the module that you get that runs the information through the computer. And I'm no professional on this. I just wanted to do this in case anybody else was out there like me, kind of getting into computer stuff and was looking at this case. There's a bunch of reviews on it. This is my first build, so it's easy to route cables and to make it look nice. It was super easy to make this look clean. At least I think it looks okay. The Verge actually did their horrible, like, PC build thingy on this this particular case, and it looked really bad, and it's not hard at all. It's all the cutouts are there for you. There's a huge this whole section back here is just for routing cables. So this is, I mean, that's thick. That's the size of my hand. You know, you can definitely get away with not doing the best. So anyway, modifications I would do to this thing, or that I've been putting off that I need to do, is I need to get standoffs to make this higher. I was thinking today I might put the radiator up here, like underneath this glass, connect it to the top right there, make this glass come up to maybe about here, put my radiator on the outside, and then put my fans on the inside. The water cooler I have here is kind of disappointing because it's bent when I got it, and I probably should have sent it back. But I'm not good about sending stuff back. And if you can see that back screw back there, it's not in. That one's in. That one's not in. The other one's in. And it's because it's bent. I think I got all 4 screws from the fans into the radiator on this one. This one I could only get 2, and I just did this corner and that back corner because the actual radiator itself was bent, I guess, in shipping. So that really sucks, because this is like I can't remember how much this was, like 120 or so bucks, and that's another thing that is kind of messed up. So Corsair parts I have not had good luck with. I really wanted them to work because I think they look cool, but it does suck that you spend money on stuff that doesn't come the way that it's supposed to. So, I mean, that's that pretty much. This was given to me by a friend. We play World of Warships together. So that was really nice of him. He just straight up gave it to me, so that was dope. Yeah, and I really like this case. It's pretty cool. Little back I/O there, and then the plugins for the graphics card. Super easy to work with, super easy to build in. A couple of things. Oh, another thing is these bottom fans. I wish that there was more room for that bottom interface there, because that's where these guys right here plug in, and those USB 3s. And I actually can't plug the USB 3s in because this fan is in the way. So I had to unplug the USB 3s to put the fan in the bottom. So I want to raise this up a little bit, put my radiator on top of the case here in between this glass plate, put my fans up in there a little bit more, and then that way at least the radiator, the heat stays on top, the fans can stay in here, and then the heat is actually above the compartment or whatever, so the heat can just rise out, and then the fans can take the old air and blow it through. That would be pretty dope. The other thing I'm going to do is make little feet bigger, or the next desk I make, because I made this desk, the next desk I make, I might cut out a space big enough to put my fans on the underside. So I'll sit like this case on the table. I'll have cutouts right here for the fans to hang underneath. So the fans will just be like a hole, and they'll just come out through the bottom and suck the air from under here up through. Ooh. So that's kind of my other plan. But we'll see how that goes. I want to get 140s for the bottom also, and then I'll kind of be done with fans. These are ML fans that come with the radiator. I would like to get rid of those and just use all the LL series fans. But at this point, I mean, they're flickering, they don't work half the time. They do just fine, so it's whatever. I just want to get the same size on the bottom also. But I'll just cut out underneath, put these fans underneath here, and then, you know, make me a little channel to stick these down under to let the air come up through the table. So thank you for watching this. I wanted to make a video on this thing, and I need to do more reviews more often. So the only way to get better at them is to do them, I guess. But thank you for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the videos you like. Thanks for checking out all my tech stuff, even though I don't know a lot about it. If you have anything to say, put it in the comments. I appreciate everybody's interaction and involvement with the videos that I'm. Take a quick second to say thank you for creating my background image here. To this guy here, CC Creations with a Z. Didn't mean to do that. He made my image, or my, what is that called? My logo, and also a banner for me. So it's super dope. Pretty cool. Appreciate it. He does a lot of graphic design, I guess is the classification of it. You can see here a bunch of different things that he's made. Now I believe he'd do the same for you if you hit him up. You can check out this this page. This is Instagram. Let's see here. We go to his art prices here, and he does this on the side, so you can pay Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and here are the rates for the different things. Again, you can check this all out on your own time. I just wanted to shout out CC Creations and say thank you once again for designing my my logo and a banner for me. I use it for my Facebook, my Twitch, my YouTube, everything I have. So it's really cool. Let's see if we can get a picture of him somewhere in here. And I'm just going really quick. I don't want to take too much of your time. This is pretty dope. This could have been a lot of us. If it'll, well, maybe my computer's pooping out. I don't know. It can't handle the truth. Let's see. That's funny. That's pretty cool. Old Kevlar. Anyway, let's see. This is him. I appreciate the work that he's done for me, and I think that if you're interested in having your own logo or your own custom banner or working with him, I think you would like it pretty good. So anyway, thanks again. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate everybody who watches the videos. Leave a comment down below. Give me some recommendations. I'll see you guys in the next one.